Okay. So what did you sort? My boss is clothes shopping. Yeah, it's got to be ready. Amadeus, is this the one? Perfect. It's not for you though. It's for my dumpster baby, apparently.
Yeah, it's a little long, but she will. I will fix it. Sure.
Oh yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Alexander's gonna do all the sewing, so I don't have to.
We need an apron.
We need an apron. Yeah, that I can do.
Yep.
If I make one like yours, I can do that. Okay. About a leg and that. Okay. So if I turn it this way, people can actually hear. It's an Anka, it's a Turil, and an Alexandra. And clothes. So we've been shopping. But I have to show off Alexandra's stuff. And then we have to say hi to her. Huh? Ah, no, Karl's coming in about 15 minutes with a wine glass and hoping that somebody's got something to fill it. No, a beer glass. They bring him beer now. It's amazing. If you go on YouTube every week, they bring him beer.
I can understand why. He can't hold his liquor.
No, he can't. This is probably the one.
Cheap entertainment.
He is cheap entertainment. I was just going to say, yeah, you probably don't know that. Look, I have to show this. This is what Karl needs to buy and not ever spill on. Can you imagine the amount of iced coffee and so cool though, but I'm telling my boss we need it too, just for display.
No,
It's
honestly.
linen, it's not linen, it is nettles and it's hand sewn.
Yeah.
But that thing is gorgeous. It's hand woven nettles. The stinging nettles that we talk about, or at least we need the fabric bit. But if Karl wore this, he would have so much iced coffee and tobacco on it.
So, can't you waste your money on something more entertaining?
No, I want one in my size, so I can spill coffee on it.
Ice cream.
And ice cream. Oh my god. I morgon ska vi ha fällesbarbecue-upplägg. Idag kan vi ha spill och hundparken i hallen. Så jag öppnar klockan 7 eller rätt till YouTube då. Och då säg hej till YouTube, du är på YouTube. Petter!
Hello. Hello, YouTube.
The Vikings are getting cuter and cuter. Okay, yeah, no, this I have to show this. Look, and then it's the two, you can see the tone shift. So I have to show it off. Don't you think Karl needs to wear that and be nice in it? And it's 2,000 kroner if you're wondering, and I'll give you Alexandra's information, but that thing is amazing. Unfortunately, I think my hips don't lie. That's not going to fit me, but man, if it did. But it's such pretty fabric, so no, I think we need, look, you can feel the texture and see the texture of it. Okay, we have to show what other stuff she's got. This is amazing. So this is what Alexandra has been doing a lot of. She got so good at this, but now everybody wants clothing for her. So I keep telling her I want these in the store, but she sells them too fast. And sewn. Names of these patterns that are gotten. This one with the little hearts, but you can see it changes. There's like water looking, sea creatures. So we're getting a little off the needle binding track today, but look at the beautiful handwork. We have Vikings in the village today, this weekend, because, oh yeah, she's got silver in there too. That's actually silver. I don't know if you can see it. It's the 17th of May. Yesterday it was the 17th of May, which is the Norwegians' Constitution Day. And that means a lot of Norwegians have the long weekend off because it's also Pinsa, which is what, Whit Monday or Whit something. So they're here until Monday. And this, by the way, is a sun symbol. Vikings are taking back their symbols, and I think that's really good because it should be associated with good things and not bad things. But that is a symbol for sun from Viking times and before. So I think that's such pretty with the color shading in there. Yeah, so we have the village is full of Vikings. Every single house has a Viking living in it. So we will have a party tomorrow instead of tonight because they're here till Monday. So today we're going to have games nights and handcrafts in the big hall. And then tomorrow we will have a bring your own barbecue party and archery tournament and an axe throwing tournament. I'm thinking I need to compete in the axe throwing tournament. And whoever wins gets a bag of chocolate. Why does this remind me of the Golden Girls with the color scheme? It's quite cool though. And then we have these. Oh, these are cool. She gets her edges so perfectly too. I don't know how she does that. Anytime I have a turn on mine, the edges go wonky. But these are tablet weaving. And she's got to have at least 25 tablets on these bigger ones. Maybe 30. You can sit and you can see it's plant dyed. Look at the blue. So this one is woad and madder, I believe, and I don't know what the regular one is there. This one's quite cool too. It almost looks like knitting, but it's not. It's actually, so for every arrow that looks like an arrow from knitting, it's actually 2 cards. One card that goes forward, one card that goes the other way. That one too is also with plant dyed. You can see the shading and the colors. And then, oh, this one, wow, this one almost looks like a Bunad type one. That's a lot of cards and skinny, skinny, skinny yarn. You can see the way she does her ends. She takes 2 and twists them against each other, or 2 chunks anyway. But yeah, you can see how thin the yarn is here. This is about the same thickness of the yarn I embroider with when I do wool embroidery, which I've got one started today. Here's another way of finishing, by the way, where you wrap the yarn around. Oops, my gimbal's going wonky. And then, of course, you have, no, that was braided twist, but that's twisting. Maybe they're all twisting. That's another really pretty one. And then you have that with some long tassels. Let's see, we have to look at more. Then again, you have the sun symbol, and this one, we were asking what it was, because I think it's a ram's head, but I got to admit, my sick brain went somewhere else, and it turns out hers did too. So if you see what you think that is, the women, it almost looks like a uterus. Anyway, but it's a ram's head. But we were laughing. She says, I saw something else, and I said, actually, I have to admit, I saw something else first, but then my professionalism came in. This one you have to look up close to. Let's see if I can get it. Beautiful belts. Are they all made from wool? These are all wool. Every single one of them I felt is wool so far, except for the bottom end of this one. You can see there's like a color shift because the bottom end is silver. And I have to ask her, but I'm pretty sure that's silver. I remember she did a post about that. So that's woven in there as well. But yeah, no, these are all wool. And so this one, it almost looks like water. And these are usually a snake head, so maybe it's a boat on the water. Do I see Oseberg and Smartemo bands? You probably do, because I don't know Smartemo. I don't know my bands well enough by heart. I'd have to look them up. But yeah, this one I think isn't this one the Oseberg one? But again, plant dyed. You got the woad. You can see the color shifts in there, and then the madder. And I'm not sure what she used for the yellow, but there's a lot that you can get light yellow with. This thing is amazing. That looks like it's almost 50 cards. We could sit there and count, but I'm not going to do it. And that one changes. Sun symbols. Remember, sun. Taking the runes back. Making them what they should be and not what they turned into. And then she finishes it off like this one on that one. That's quite cool with the mix. And then we have, this one almost feels like knitting too. But these ones here, these two, they almost feel more like a Bunad belt, but that is tablet weaving. Or she's going to come and tell me it's not, and then I'm going to be feeling stupid. But no, it's tablet weaving. But thin yarn. Then you have this one, and you can also see the plant dyed and the colored. And this one's quite cool too. For a two-tone one, it's got a really nice pattern to it. There's, you can see where they change directions. Change directions, change directions. And this one is like this one, just thinner. And a single strand. But this one really reminds me of the Telemark. Bunad has a belt that's much, I think, about this wider, a little bit wider, and has different colors going through. Different pattern, but it looks a bit like that. Okay, then, as if that wasn't enough, she's got more. What is she, oh, we can see her pricing now. So this one's 800 for 2.57 meters. This is Oseberg, I believe, is it not? Yeah, Oseberg it says, and plant died. This is Oseberg. And that one is 600, 2.7 meters. And this one is 2.6 meters for 800. We'll just keep turning them around. But if you need her information, I'll let you know. Yeah. That one, oh sorry, this was the 800 one. This one was 600. They're all plant dyed, but much more simple. So you can put these, basically, if I turn this, instead of doing massive embroidery on here, you could do a band. It's actually more common to have a band here, or you could take the bigger ones and have like a belt. Albert could, yeah, we could send it to you for her if she doesn't, but she would probably do that. You're in Norway too, Albert, so that's easy for her to do. And that one is 9. That one's pretty too. It's a little bit more subtle, but it's plant dyed, you can see it. That one is 8. This one also has a cool ending on there too, by the way. I like that she's got them all finished off on the ends. This one is missing a price tag, so of course it's free. There's another one. This one's a lot one. Yeah, it's 1100, but you've got almost 4 meters on that one. This one is 900, but it's almost 3 meters. That one you can see the plant dyeing in there. And then Futhark. That's quite cool. How does it look on the back? Yeah, and then on the back too, you can see. Now they're upside down, of course, but that one is 600. And then these ones are really cool too. Ulseberg, 73 centimeters, 400 kroner only. That's enough to put on the front of a dress easily. And with the tassels, you could just have it hang off the side a bit too. Oh, cool. I didn't see this one. It kind of blended in, but now I see it. This one's 800, and it is 1.32 meters. And then she's got really skinny, oh my God, patience thread. That one I think she might be in the process of. Then she's got tunic, or hoodies. Hoods, I mean, not hoodies. But here you can see what she's doing. If you don't know how those belts are made, it's tablet weaving. So you can see how many cards there are when we say there's like 25, or hers are numbered. No, well they are, but there's more than 11 cards here. But anyway, so you can see what she's been working on. And she's got a nice loom. These are actually very travel friendly. But you can also, strap them to your waist and hang them. But this one's kind of nice because you can walk away from it, especially if you've got kids that are nagging all the time. Then we have to show off her dresses. So here you can see how you can put the band on. You can put it on the top, you can put it all the way around, or you can just put it in the front. You can see it's hand stitched too. You can put them on the bottom. This is a tabard one like Turl was wearing, so it's open in the mid part down here. Then we have kids tunic. These are all wool. And here's another one with the band going all the way around, and the tablet weaving band. This is a Sellerschule, or an apron dress. And this is the one that's made with 4 panels, I believe. Yeah, this one's like mine. You got 1 panel in front and back, and then 2 on the sides. So it's like a tabard with addition. Let's see if we can do that way. This one is where she's got the plissé, or the, oh crap, what is this? Not couching, but what is this called, this effect? I forgot in English. But plissé in Norwegian, rouging effect. And this one you actually have to pull the strings in the weaving to get that. There is a way to do it without, but it's not the correct way. I'm looking at all her stuff. Are you going to play games with us?
I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to go home because a cousin and aunt visiting. But
yeah, screw that. Tell us a story right now. I want a story, Greg.
Oh God, what story can I tell?
Scotty's feet.
Okay, fine. But I'm gonna sit.
Okay, Karl's not out yet, so tell us a story about Scotty's feet, or Scotty and
Scotty
feet.
and the feet. Yes.
Scotty and the feet. Okay.
Okay, so this actually started with the death of
It's Greg, by the way. Yes. We haven't seen him in a while. He's been hiding.
This story actually starts, like with almost all of the tales, with Loki. And in this particular case, Loki managed to orchestrate the death of Skadi's father, who she was a very devoted daughter. And when she learns of her father's death, she is, quite understandably, extremely angry. And so she decides to get her vengeance from Loki. And so one day she turns up to Valhalla and she's pounding on the doors, and once she is allowed in, she is met with the host of gods and she demands to have her pound of flesh. Well, her demands are a little bit too steep for Odin. For even though Loki is not particularly liked by most of the other gods, he is still a very useful member of their family. For Loki, while he gets them into a lot of trouble, also has a very good habit of getting them out of the trouble as well. And so Odin tries to placate Skadi as much as possible without actually having to hand over his foster brother Loki. And so he holds a huge feast in her honour, and he sits her next to him at the top of the high table. And during the feast, Odin talks to Skadi and he says, look, I know that what Loki did but was not very good for you and your family, but please be reasonable. Your father did, after all, steal from the gods. Loki was only working in order to get back what was rightfully ours. Well, Skadi's not impressed with this logic and says, that may be so, but just because my father took from you does not give you rights to kill my father. After a lot of back and forth of this, Odin finally says, well, how about we compromise? How about you join the family of gods? Come, join us as the goddess of the winter. And she says, now how am I supposed to do this? I have no godly blood. Well, you can always marry into the family of gods with us. Skadi, her eyes suddenly brighten and she says, yes, okay, fine, I want Balder. Wow, Odin chuckles and says, I'm not so sure that Balder or none. And so, story time.
Story time. Have a seat.
Have a seat next
Stories
to us.
are always better with kids. Okay.
So
there.
Balder.
Olivia, by the way.
This is Olivia. Best axe thrower in the village, I would say,
She
at this
is.
point.
Yeah.
So Balder decides that he doesn't really want to marry Skadi. He's listening a little bit down the road, and he goes whiter and whiter as Odin and Skadi try and arrange for a deal where she can marry into the gods. Well, Skadi is not having anything but Balder, and Odin is not willing to cave on this. See you later. And
Back
so
to axe throw
eventually,
training.
Odin says, well, okay, how about this? What we can do is we will line up all of our bachelors together and we shall have them hidden behind a screen. But you will be able to see the feet of all the gods, and you can have any of the bachelor gods that you like, but you have to choose them from their feet. Well, Skadi thinks that this is a little bit of a silly idea, but then she thinks, well, Balder is the most attractive of all the gods. Of course I'll know him from his feet. He's going to have the absolute most beautiful feet in the world. So she readily agrees to this. And so it is arranged, and all of the gods are lined up, all the bachelor gods behind screens. Loki feeling extremely nervous at this because he is one of these bachelors at that time. And they are, or should I say he, is extremely nervous that if he gets chosen by accident, what on earth is his new wife going to do to him once they're alone? Well, Skadi goes down this aisle of Viking god feet, and as she goes along, she looks at the first and she goes, oh gods, no, look at the nails, they're cracked and they're, oh no, not that one. And she goes to the next one, she looks at it and goes, is that bunions on the feet? How much skin is on that foot there? And the next one she comes to, look at the hairs on the ankles of that one. No, good God, no, that's not, no. And then she comes to the absolute most attractive feet that she has ever seen in her entire life. And she, without hesitation, goes, that's it, those feet, I want him. I want this one, that's my husband. Well, As agreed, the screen is pulled back to reveal her husband, who is none other than Njord, the old man of the sea. What on earth? Well, of course, Njord, being a fisherman with his feet in water all day, every day, he naturally has some of the most attractive feet in the world. Well, Skadi feels that she has been quite justly wronged by her forced choosing by feet alone. And so she accepts the marriage, but she says, well, I'm still not happy. I still want Loki. And Loki goes, well, I tell you what, if I can make you laugh, will you let me off the hook? Skadi looks at him and says, if that's the requirement, then absolutely, you make me laugh and I won't touch a hair on your head. Well, Loki starts doing what we would probably class as stand-up comedy these days. And Loki is doing everything he can, from impersonations of Thor when he's at his most drunk to the uproarious laughter of the other gods. Skadi just stands there. No. And he tells another story. And he tells the story of how Odin lost his eye to his uncle Mimir, and Mimir's despicable face during his realized betrayal. Nothing gets Skadi to laugh. And eventually, Loki thinks, I'm going to have to pull out all the stops on this one. And so he starts telling Skadi a story about him and his goat. And one day he wanted to take his goat to market. But at the same time, he also had a basket of apples that he's wanting to take to the market as well. And the problem is that this particular nanny goat, she really wants to eat all of the apples. And he doesn't have a long enough reach to keep the apples away and this greedy goat from getting them, because every time he tries to hold them away, then she manages to drag him forward and the apples fall on the ground. Well, all the other gods are, okay, this is, and Loki's looking at this basket and his goat and he's saying, well, what am I going to do? I can't, no, stop it. No, I can't keep these two together. What I really need is a post or something about this long that is movable and that I can tie the... well, maybe. And so what Loki does is he takes the end of this goat's rope and he ties it around some very interesting areas. And he says, okay, now that should work. Now I can at least hold the... Ow, ow, ow! No, stop it! Right, no, okay, now I've got the... Bull, stop it! And now even Skadi can't resist the humanity and the hilarity of watching Loki struggling as this goat is pulling very proficiently against his crown jewels. And she starts roaring with laughter along with the other gods. And Loki, while being somewhat bruised downstairs, is at least very happy to have kept the hairs on his head. Thank you.
Yeah, make sure you save time for us next. This is Alexandra, by the way. She's the one who makes all the cool stuff. You might have some mails later. Do you ship?
Yeah.
She can ship. Thank you, Greg.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Tricked you into telling a story. Call me Loki. And we have an Eloan. Oh, how do you ship to oh, is that for me? You just popped it off at me.
Flicking it at you. They've been doing it to me all day as well.
I look great. Okay, let's go see. Okay, we have to show a couple more clothes here. I wanted to show the clothes. We are staying in the village tonight because they apparently are getting Karl pretty alcoholed. Oh. I like the way she used I have the same fabric, but I like the way she used it as a panel.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, I can't see with a dandelion in my eyeball. Okay, we have to do.
How can you
but we have to go look at Breed's things too. I see Breed has got stuff.
Mad Eye Moody with a yellow feather instead of the blue eye.
I could be Mad Eye Moody with the yellow feather instead of the blue eye. I'll do this again. There we go. What do you think? Mad Eye Moody, yellow feather, blue eye. I'm currently making a hat in Mom and Stitch with is it Venetian? Oh, no, Venetian Gay Men's Pride flag. This will be cool. I'm saying the words wrong, I know. By the way, they said thank you, Greg.
Oh, you're welcome. No worries. Hope you enjoyed it.
I'll have you know he wasn't planning on doing this. That was completely put on the spot. You're good.
That's normally what happens.
That was really good. They're saying bye, Greg. Do you want to say hi, Eloan? It's good to see hi.
Bye.
Yeah.
And
Oop, they
I
can.
will see you again soon, but I have visitors for the next week and a bit, so maybe not next Saturday, but so
Oh,
then again.
we'll just tell you. You just tell us you don't have time, and we'll sit you down and make you do it anyway.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like butter.
Have fun.
Do I like butter? Okay. Yes. Do I like butter? Do I like butter?
How this work?
It's a great story, Greg. They said. Okay. Here. Let's see. They enjoyed it. Yeah. Okay. There. Wait. That. We have to go and look at Breet's things too. So Breet has her things out too. They were standing here a little bit ago, but they probably got hungry. So here we get to the needle binding portion of today. Breet does a lot of needle binding and sewing as well. This is Oslo stitch, I can tell. I think this one is Oslo as well. This one looks more like your Mammen that you were doing. And I like the yarn on that. I don't know if it picks it up, but there's quite a few different colors in there to make that one. She sews the most adorable kids' clothings. These are awesome. We have some in the store as well, but I can give you her information too. Socks, and she's far cheaper than me because she actually likes to make them. Wow, those are like size. This is way better than my price. She takes $5.20. If you have big feet, you need to call her. I'm not sure what size those are, but those have got to be about 45. You can see by my hand how big they are. Hey, Doro! I see people. I have to say hi to everybody. Then she's got, I believe these are Schuldenham socks, the sewn ones, because there was a debate going on about Vikings Nalbinding socks. So if you're diehard, the sewn socks were definitely a thing. And you can see how big they are compared to my hand. And then, more beautiful kids' clothing. That's so pretty. I wonder how much those are. Only $480, so that's a really good deal. And of course, 100%. Well, it's for 3-year-olds, it says. Okay, here comes the needle binding. It's supposed to be showing Dalby stitch, but we showed it twice. This is Breet, by the way. So you know. You want to contact her if you like any of these things. She has better prices than me, that's for sure. But she has more time, apparently. I don't have time to make anything anymore. So hats, these she takes $344 to $420, depending on. So this is Oslo stitch and Oslo, and it's a nice thick hat. And this one, let's see. This one looks like it's plant dyed. Might not be, but that's something to do with the price too. That one is Mammen, I believe. Yeah, that looks like Mammen. And the Oslo. Black too, by the way, so that's love, because nobody likes to work with dark yarn. But they usually go quite quickly in the store. This one is Oslo, and this one is Oslo. This one is Oslo. Oslo works up so fast. She's like me. This one's got a little bit of a point to it. Hi, Karl. If you grab that basket, there's a beer in it for you from Anka and Andre. A beer. Karl's showing up with his glass, wondering where are all these people that have promised him alcohol so that he stays in the village tonight. Basket on the bench. Straight ahead of you. There's a basket, and in there is something from Anka and Andre. And you have to come and read it. You can't just open it. Yep, there's a basket in it. And there's one in the little basket. Oh, that one looks like plant dyeing too. Oh, and some of them are a little bit felted too, so they'll be a little bit thicker. $360, $340. So there's a little price range here anyway. So she's got, like I said, she's got better prices on her hats than I do. So if you want a good deal, that's where you need to go. But mine go in the shop too, so they're a little bit different. Little pulse wrist warmers or pulse warmers. Those are $190, and she looks like she did those in. It doesn't say, but I would gather that that's probably Mammen as well. And then she's got wrist warmers for $280. Tack ska du ha, Ellen hjälper mig. Det är ju fint. And then she's got pannebånder. The headbands, that one's $100. It's kid size. This one looks like Mammen. She's got lots. Det är väl inga fina pris på alla, så det går ju bra. Den här pris. So the bigger ones are $220. And she's got like a little extra for the ear. Yep, $220. Det var går bra. Där är dessa alldeles säkert $220. What did you do to the dandelions? You gotta hold it still. They can't see if you don't. There you go. I'm holding it still. There, yeah. You made And dandelion. Oh, this is the troll yarn from Blona. Or from Blona, I mean from, no, it's troll, from Hillesvåg. This one has a little bit of a shine to it. That feels like it's got a little, oh, I forget what the name of it is. This one as well. It's a soft one though. These are cute. I like that she did the little button decoration on them. They're wrist warmers. And these ones are $3.90. Let's see. We'll put these back for her. She had them so nicely. We're closed, by the way, for the day, so I told her if they left the stuff out, we would show them off. This is pretty with the embroidery on it. I love this color. And these ones are $3.90 as well. Oh yeah, she's got definitely better prices than me. And these are small ones. And mohair type. Those are really pretty. The really long ones, though, which are those if I can reach. Because she's got thumb. No, it's got a thumb on there too. Oops, sorry, you can see now there's a thumb. That one is $3.90. That's a really good deal. That's a really good deal. That's a lot of work for that. Here is, she's got linen thread, which is nice because we haven't seen too much. She's also got that for a really good price too. It's 10 kroner for a little one. They are about, what, 2 to 4 grams somewhere, I would imagine. And then she's got silk. These ones are for headwear, as you can see it. It's called a scout in Norwegian, which is that a headkerchief. Karl's like, shut up and give me the beer. Karl got beer. Okay, just a minute. We'll turn around. We'll look at more hobby later. I am so ignoring the chat today. I'm a horrible person. But I will look back. Okay, what'd you get, Karl? What did they bring you? Anke and Andre brought you a present.
This is Beverages blonde. So I'm guessing it's a blonde bear.
Yeah?
Beverages is up in there, neck of the woods, I guess.
How many mangoes?
I presume there will be no mangoes in this.
Pineapple? Lemon. Yeah, this would be up in their neck of the woods. They try to find you a beer that you haven't tried. Which, believe me, is getting a little difficult these days.
Inspired by small goblins and Peer Gynt.
Peer Gynt is very famous in Norway. Why?
It's famous internationally.
Yes, he is. He's also got yarn named after him. All right. And Beverages blonde. We have to show the picture too before you pour. No, you pour it first, and then we'll show the picture. All right, let's see the pour. You did clean your glass out, so Jay's not. He did. Jay, if you're watching, he did not clean his glass. He just rinsed it. I'm expecting.
Jay is the one who wants me to use a wet glass.
Jay's the one that wants you to use a clean wet glass. So it doesn't foam so much.
Yeah, no.
That's his claw beaker, by the way, that glass.
I can't really clean it when my dishwasher is busy doing YouTube.
Oh, no, he didn't. All right. What do you think? You're going in? It's a lot of foam, Karl.
A lot. Smells nice.
I wonder why it foamed. You got German people laughing at you. Okay. Lemons, lemons, lemons. Let's say it has lemons. It was a hot day, apparently. Actually, it was a hot day.
Very mild taste. No lemons, no mangoes, no lemons, no nothing.
The look on your face, on his face as you watch Karl. I like the look. The look is like. Oh, we got kids up in the trees too. We gotta show that. Oops, wrong way. There we are. Ah. No, now I'm doing filters. We don't want to do filters again. There. That is such a cool sight to see playing. Vi ser deg! Vinke! Du må ikke krasje også. Look how tall she is, she said. I'm really tall. Skal du klatre helt opp dit? Let's see. We should catch up on chat. Okay, Arlene is here. Doro's here. Patty is here. Oh, nice to see you again. Albert is here. Max is working on the hat that we were talking about in Mommen. Kiwi's here. Let's see. Yeah, they love the work. Heidi Lisa is here. Anne Moreau is here. Anne Moreau has made a really cute pouch. She has on... Se så långt upp du, Arna. She's so tall. She's so high up there. Anne Moreau made little pouches, those, you know, those little drawstring pouches with needle binding, and she made one for the Stitch of the Month. So if I'm correct, then she's got 5 of those now. She said she needs 12 or no 24 for the advent calendar, so she keeps making them. But I thought that was a good idea because a little pouch doesn't take long to make, but it's definitely, you know, like that big. Sorry, I'm zoomed. Anyway, it's a nice way to get a taste of the Stitch, so to speak. That's Roger not looking like a Viking, but he's the one that's building the pit house that we've been looking at. Se så långt, nu må jag inte detta ner då. Okay, let's see who else is here while we're pointing this way. Garcia is here. James is here. He's making a sweater in the lucid fort. Oh, that's going to take... Are you making like a cord and then going to sew them all together? That is a lot of work, but oh my God, that would be cool. We had somebody do that with make pot holders that way. Super dense, but really cool. Let's see. Hopefully I got...
Oh, I'm done.
You are dumb. What did you do? Sorry.
I was wondering what the hell a pot holder was.
A pot holder?
The pot heads needed some kind of extra pouch to hold their pot, maybe.
No. It's to hold a pot. How do you like the beer? We have to show that.
As I said, it's mild. It's
got a little... Oh, I thought that was a wolf, but no, it's like a troll? It's like a troll? What does Besegen mean?
It's the name of a mountain.
And then there's
Eggen means the edge. So you talk about the edge of a knife or the comb of a mountain. The top of a mountain, if it's like a ridge, that would be called an egg in Norwegian.
And it's 4.7, so you might actually be a little sober today.
Well, I'm hoping I get more done.
Yeah. We have to look at some more work here. Let's see. It's good to say hi. Ah, it's Ella1. He's my favorite. Don't tell. Oh, there we go. To put it this way, and we'll turn again. Ah, norr foran.
You wanna see it is going to hell?
Do you want to see that going to hell, he says? Did you mean hell or hill?
I think it's going to put it in the fire.
Oh no! Okay. He threw it in the fire. Ruben says, what a nice village. He's throwing flowers in the fire. Yep. Okay, we have to look here a little bit more. Karl, I want you to demonstrate how the scouts work.
Are you done?
Nope, I'm looking for likes. If you put that on, I guarantee you will get an extra like. Maybe the linen one. Not the silk one. The silk one's
This monster flower in here.
the monster flower in there. Okay.
It's just a little hood for...
I know, but we want to see you in it. To use the lucid fork is an I-cord and then a needle to sew it together, Garcia. Yeah, so you are.
The underpants for somebody with
It
two legs.
is not underpants for somebody, maybe big balls though. Okay. Oh, I found this really cool thing. I found a ball sack on Facebook. It's a bag with 3 balls of yarn on it. What was your mind thinking? There we go. That's right. I deserve a few likes for this. So that is how you wear it. And how much is this wonderful... How much is that? So they can look just like you. Anka's wearing one today.
To copy my look, you would have to buy 250 kroner.
250. Oh wow, she's really good priced. Kroner, by the way. Yeah. Ah,
It's 100% linen and it's hand sewn.
it is all hand sewn. Oh, that's good. And it's small. And if you spill your beer on it, you're gonna have to buy it. But you were very pretty in it, Karl. Okay, now you have to put the needle binding back on because I own you. What? I'm watching. Put it on. Ah, there's my boy. She's also got, I see she's got a new project here that she's sewing as well. There's some more of these dresses. And I think those are, oh, these are hat kits. I have to show, so you can sew your own hat. A lot of people like to sit in the village with a project, and if they didn't have one made already. So she's got kits, and you make this hat with it. It's a little harder to see, but it's 6 panels, or no, 4 panels on this one, sorry, 4 panels. So they can sew their own, and you can even sew a liner. This one is wool, so it has a liner. And she's got a Vips number too, by the way. I like that she wrote that on a bone. That was a good idea. Oops, I just lost my shoe. Okay, we gotta show some more stuff, Karl. We should go find some people too. because we got about 20 minutes. There's some more here. I think Johannes has his skulls out too, so we have to go and look at his skulls. Oh, there's one in like a Brunad type looking pattern. More of them. There's with top stitching, so you can see how cool. This is the 6-sided hat. Is it 6? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a little tablet weaving on the bottom. Or that's actually not tablet weaving. This one I like. So you can use little extras of your fabric to fill the gaps if you don't have enough of one. She's got hoods. There they are! Hiding! We're showing your stuff. If you turn it around. Actually, no, we have to go to your window. Because they got a cute window. You have good prices. I told them they have to buy from you because I'm more expensive. And the dolls! Yes! The dolls are back in the village. This is Knut and Britt Rage.
Hello.
Knut writes books and Britt sews all the characters.
Oops. Oh, I have to hold this one. Yeah. Oh.
That one's drunk.
No, it's just.
She finds it.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
And look at you made all so much of
I
it.
gave it my hand.
Yeah, he looks warm. Okay, so is he the king?
Yes.
Look
Yes.
at the hair. Did you do that with the wool? I don't know if they can see that for there. I mean, yeah, and this is fur? Yes, it is. It's soft.
Actually, we have a picture of him
Do you?
with a small scale model of the Kensington Rooster
Ah,
in Minnesota.
you're doing Kensington, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome. By the way, Robin says, hi, neighbors. I think he's been your neighbors before. If you remember Robin. They have to think now because there's a couple of Robins here, but it'll figure it out. Look at the hair.
Yeah.
She's got her jewelry. She's got her boobs on and everything. And there's one sneaking on there. and that's the drunk one down there.
Yeah.
Oops.
She has a key.
She has a key too?
The key and everything.
Oh yeah, she's got it. There it is. Ta-da. Yep, she's a kept woman. Somebody bought her. Oh, they're awesome. I have to turn around so they can hear you again. For some reason, my phone microphone doesn't work. And Knut had the speech for the 17th of May.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it was so windy. I don't know if the microphone didn't pick up
No.
much, but they can rate you for it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the drunk one again.
Yeah. You can stay.
You can sit up there in the pot. Now it's like Espinaskaladen.
Oh,
The wind is
yeah.
not being kind to these poor people. It's a hurricane. Yeah, these I have to show too. Okay, I gotta turn around so you can get close up. Sorry. These teeny tiny little finger mice. And then we get people, oh, is that knit? And no, it's Coptic stitch. It is.
It's not knitted.
It's Coptic. It's needle bound. Those are so cute. Yeah. So they'll do puppet shows if you want. For the right amount of money, you two can get a puppet show.
Hello, who are you?
Ah, see, he's doing it already. Okay, sorry, turn it so they can hear you. There you are.
Are you from the TV?
Oh, from YouTube.
Yeah, we YouTube. Okay.
It's a sort of
Hey, aw. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, we liked your needle binding. We took a picture of your vips and everything, so. Okay, now we gotta go look at skulls. So we will see you later. You're gonna come and play games?
Yeah.
Yeah? We're gonna play games. And we're gonna have an archery competition tomorrow, too.
What?
Yeah, we have to have a tournament. I have a bag of candy for the winner. And then we have, let's see, there's a lot of life in the village. It's so nice to see. There's a chieftain and a Karl. Smile, chieftain. I have to zoom on you. There he is. Hello! Georg has his wife back in town, so he's very happy these days. Okay, oh, I think maybe. She was in town today, I thought. A minute ago, yeah, I was gonna say, I just saw her. Yeah. Oh, Johannes has his things put away, but we can take a look. He has skulls and things, and bird skulls. Oh, look at that, he's been wood carving. Birdhouse. And there's some of the skulls. Oh, he's got a big antler thing too. That's actually a hook that was on the wall, but the antler is different. The antler is his, and then teeth. This is like the one we have up on the hill by the gods with the feathers. Johannes, are you in there? And more skulls. I think it's a dinner hour for the most people, so they're eating he's got treasures in there. Oh, he's got a big bird up there too. Is that a bird? It's a wing. He's got a lot of creepy things in here. Anyway, if you need a bird skull, they're really cool. I've seen a couple. Oh yeah, he's got some ram's heads. You can make all kinds of woo-woo stuff with his things. He's been busy this winter. It's nice to see that because we're at the beginning. Oh yeah, and then of course, the wolf. Wow, has Greg seen that? I'm playing. And this is a temporary textile station. You can see the weaving though, but this has been out in the winter. This is a display. So it's looking a little weathered as the sand kicks it up. So we should go look at the peat, or not the. Also, Roger was asking me, this was quite cute, and I didn't even think about it. He says, people keep correcting me. They say it's peat. It's peat, isn't it called peat? And I said, yeah, no, that's peat that you have on the roof. And apparently he's not talking about peat, Karl. He's trying to say pit. It's a pit house. So it's a pit of peat. So he's right in.
Okay.
I didn't catch that yet. So he was trying to pronounce pit, but he calls it peat, and so I'm thinking peat on the roof. So there you go. It's a.
It won't be a peat house unless you put peat in it.
It's a pit of peat with peat in it. We gotta get a peat. Okay. Did Karl tell you if he liked the beer? There's Anka and Andre on the right side of YouTube. And they're in the slave trader's house, so things get rather interesting here in the evening.
You see when Holger tried to put a little Asian girl in this thing?
Yeah, tell me about that.
Well, it's for the locking the feet.
Yep.
But she just took her shoes off and pulled her feet back out again.
Yeah, but then he...
I've never seen Holger look that disappointed.
Yeah, but apparently it worked, because when you go over here, you see he's managed to solve that problem now. He has another storage device. It's over here. Sorry, there you go. Can she get out of that?
I'm sure she could.
Yeah.
I think I could, because there doesn't seem to be a door on it.
No, not. Oh, yeah, but that'll be fixed easily. So, did you like the artwork on the wall?
Yeah,
I saw he has more on the backside now.
yeah.
Yeah. So, are you drinking beer too?
No, mead.
Mead. Oh, Karl, there's some posh.
And wine.
And wine.
Yeah.
You got. It's after hours. Look at all the good stuff comes. Oh, that's got a good color. You both.
Yeah.
I wish I could drink mead. Okay, we are at. Who else did we have to go visit? Do we need to visit anyone else, or are we seeing pretty much? We can sit. No, we gotta go look at the pit house. Sorry, and I will come back. Karl, did you say thank you for the beer?
Thank you. Yep.
A lot.
You're welcome.
Yeah, enjoy.
Enjoy it.
We're running out of beer that he hasn't tried.
Oh,
It's getting harder and
tried
harder to
it
find.
before.
No, not that one.
Oh, cool.
So and he's trying to. The only ones we're finding now are the ones he rejected. You know, the lemons and the mangoes and
Yeah,
the matcha beer.
we tried to not to buy the beer
Yeah.
with the lemon and the stuff like that to cook.
You are way too nice. I would totally buy him the one with
Chili lemon strawberry.
lemon strawberry. Oh, we get you a daiquiri flavored beer. That an upwards knit stitch in Nalbinding. Nalbinding, I have to see that one. Are we gonna have pit fight? Says Robin. Yes. Let's have a pit fight in the pit house. So this is how far it's come. It's got turf and
It's like two
Pete.
guys named Pete. Put them in the pit house with the peat roof and let them fight until only one of them leaves the house.
and that will be a pity Pete party.
It would be a peat fight.
It would be
in
a
the pit
Pete fight.
house.
A Pete fight in the pit
Under
house.
the peat roof.
Does he have? Oh, he does have a walkway down now, but it's still not for the. It's not handicap accessible. Says James. I think you're talking about the Coptic stitch or the Tarum stitch. If you're making reference to it, that would actually be one that looks a lot like knitting. That mouse that Breach showed. I didn't show it too closely, but that one has. It looks like stockinette stitch, but twisted. That's how you can tell it's a Coptic or a Tarum. But ooh, this one smells like a sauna. So he's got this new handle now ready that he made there. It's a swan. Do you think we can go down there, or do you think we'll get back up again?
I think I can go down there and like up again. I don't know about you, woman.
Skinny boy. I'm afraid I'd fall with the camera. Here, take the camera. Ugh. Hold that. It's facing you, which is a good thing. Oh no, I can get down. I just didn't want to fall. There. I made it. We are in the pit. Let's see. See? We're in the pit. This is where Roger and Olvi are going to sleep when they come to, because it's for small people. Nah, you can actually fit a pretty good size. Look at how big it is with Karl in it. Go sit on the bench. Because apparently you can turn that into a bed. It fits a mattress.
Yeah.
Well, if you put your ass all the way back. On there. You can sit on there so you can see how big. Yeah, there you go. Actually, Karl and I could fit. Oh, there we go. Look at that sexy boy. It's like, who's a sexy boy? There we go. Lounge lizard. And then up there is all the ventilation.
Yeah.
And it's on the same on the other side
I
here.
know
too.
that I have tested it, but I would like to see how smoky this gets when you light the fire in it.
This is, yep, Novia says this is our future Airbnb. Yep. And there will be, if we can turn it to go down there will be storage underneath these so that they can hide modern things like a sleeping bag, which is easier than carrying a big duvet. But the duvet is so much better. Oh, that kind of pit, says Robin. Let's see, we turn it. There we go. Yeah, so you can see there's plenty of storage space if you look at Karl's legs there. So there'll be storage under there, storage under there. And there's another ventilation down there. I didn't notice that. Look, there's ventilation. Did you see that one, Karl? See? Well, if you look at my camera, you can see it. There.
Maybe.
That looks like vent.
Yeah, it might just be an emergency exit.
Yeah, because the light is better on my camera than it is in real. But there you can see there again, maybe.
In case the bloody ferret manages to get in here, maybe.
No, we have a ferret. He's a problem. Actually, it's a mink. And so then this would, apparently, when this is lit now, it gets nice and toasty in here. But if you put your hand anywhere up above, it will cook. They said it got really hot. So
firework, yes.
yeah, but apparently straight up we could. So they were kind of wondering, is this going to be blackened? But he's still not treated yet. So
In time, yes.
in time it will be. Like the one at the pit house. Or not the pit house, but the fire. So then we... Okay, I'm pretty sure I can climb out of the pit, just not in the pit. So, and there's the alternate storage. So this is where you're going to put your luxury suitcases and such, Novia, at your Airbnb. The portholes that looks like Yellow Submarine, but now because we saw it being built, if you look a couple of weeks back, maybe a month or two, you can see the portholes being put in. There's some on the other side there, and it's open on the other end. But I don't know if this is because he has extra peat, extra turf, but they've put some here as well on each side. Do you know if that's going to be like a pit wall? Oh my God, I'm too old for this.
It looks like it's purposefully put like that.
Yeah, it is.
Assuming the idea is that it will grow over with grass.
Novia says it's perfect, they'll take it. And then by the time you get here, there will be grass on the roof. Although I guess we're looking forward to a really dry summer, so the fire hose comes out.
Yeah, if by the time you get there it means sometime next year, then yes.
Yeah, we got hopes. And then, should we see the backside too? The rocks put up, we're gonna have about quite a few tents up here this summer now. And then he'll build a second one as well. Oh, he's even got a rune on the back. There's a party going on in the back here. They've begun painting it. Or staining it, actually. He put the A, Futhark, isn't it? The letter A? Or F, sorry, no, it's F. Futhark, F, sorry. Futhark starts with F. But that's the vent. Oh, yeah, look, no, he's gotten smart. Look there. He's not stupid. It's not just a carving, it's ventilation. It goes straight through. the smoke will come out of there and it'll be like this glowing F. And a little lid there so you can take it off too. Ah, he's thought this one through. I think they're going to be having beer parties in here. But we are, let's see, we have 55 minutes. Let's see, we can, so you can smoke meat in there. Yeah, I think you could actually. That would work. What do you think? You could probably smoke meat in there.
It's not really meant for that.
No, because of the ventilation.
I think you would want something narrower and much smaller, so
We-
you get a higher concentration of
We
smoke.
could smoke Californians in there. Novi and Roger. No? We don't want to smoke you guys. I'm sorry. She says if the F is glowing. If the F is glowing, what does that mean? What the?
It means occupied.
It means occupied, that's right. If the F is glowing, don't come in there. She's got plans already. Should we go down to the village a little bit? We got 5 minutes, so we can walk down a bit. Most people are making their food now indoors. We saw them a little bit in the beginning. There's a Jan Harald. Oh, there we go. Let's see if I can zoom. It's Harald the Hairless. He brings a woman with him this time now. Sorry, he's taken. It's a really pretty day. How many tours did you have? We have cruise ships every day for at least a week, and multiple in one day for a couple of
I
days.
haven't bothered looking more than 3 weeks ahead, and there are no blank days anymore.
There are no blank days. No, I think Tuesday we've got 6 coming in. I don't know if it's 6 cruises or 6 buses between 2 or 3 cruises, but it's a lot. It's going to be very, very busy. We had to quickly hire 2 more guides. I think Karl's little stunt on Conan really kicked the Americans into overdrive because all of a sudden they're booking more. And the Scottish BBC one seems to have pulled in a lot. We have a lot of British.
That
And Scottish
and
and
the
Irish.
French documentary is still producing tangible results.
Yeah, the French documentary. The French were, there were a lot of them today.
It's to the point where I would actually wish for one more French-speaking guide.
Yeah?
I was guiding a French group today because I forgot to mention they were French.
Yeah, wasn't that the one that was supposed to be English?
Well, according to our calendar, they were English, but they were not. They were French.
Yeah.
So,
Ah, they're cooking Viking style. I love it. You'll see as you get closer. Viking style cooking. We're coming with the camera. We got 5 more minutes and we're showing food. 2 minutes. Whee! Yes, and we are closed, so ketchup is okay. And foil. Look at that. You guys are good. Okay. Who is going to do axe throwing competition tomorrow in the tournament? There's one. She's going to be hard to beat. What about Dad? Huh? She's going to, I don't know. She hasn't fought me yet.
the last 2 days, I think she has thrown more axes than all the employees, maybe except 1 or 2.
Yeah, you need to climb up the tree and fall down now so I can win. Yeah. No, she has been kicking butt and taking names. What about you guys? Axe throwing tournament for you? She needs some competition. Yep. How about archery? Who's doing archery too? Yeah. And there's a bag of candy, so if you don't want it all, you can share with the losers like me. Okay, well then we should say goodbye. Say bye-bye. We will see you on Saturday then again. Thanks for all the eye candy. Oh my God, we had fun at your house. And for finding a dress so I don't have to sew one. Okay.
Oh, you found the dress for the...
Yeah, for the Portuguese.
Okay,
We're dressed in Portuguese over here. Okay, bye guys.